Hello and welcome to ChiefTutor.com's training videos and Chief Architect. Today we're going to be talking about what's new with X17, and I'm going to hopefully be making quite a few videos for X17 because there is a lot to unpack with this software. It's great. It's really improving by leaps and bounds. Today I want to specifically talk about their material builder and their interactive editor. And these are two new features that's built into the program that really make it pop, which is nice. So here I have a model popped open, and let's go ahead and put it in the 3D mode. And I'm going to kind of go back to this back wall here, and let's see. It's kind of dark there. If you ever get a model that's kind of dark, check to see if your adjusted sunlight's on, and sunlight follows camera will always give you the best possible outcome, which is neat. So what I would like to do, the customer wants to stone this wall, and he specifically sends over, a Pinterest site that we're all kind of used to, right? Always with the Pinterest and the stone, and what can we do? So let's take a typical stone like this. With the program, you can sometimes go in and find the default texture, but we're going to use this one. Chief has a built-in tool many of you probably have used before, or maybe not. It's called the screen capture tool. Now you can also do this by hitting print screen on your keyboard and using your favorite paint program, but Chief has one built in, so why not we just use that? So I select it, I take my left mouse button, I drag my cursor over the stone, and it creates a stone for me, which is great. And if I open the stone just from here, it'll give me this set dialog that it has it stretched, which turns out to look pretty good, stretched, which is great. But if I uncheck the stretch, it kind of builds it in, as we've had this problem many times before, right? It layers the texture as it's supposed to be, and you can kind of see the difference of the texture. So I can click OK and just put it on the wall. And this was our normal way of importing textures before in Chief Architect. That's typically what we had to do. And then from there we had this rainbow tool that we could choose. This guy right here. And if we click on the texture using the rainbow tool, it opens up the specifications for the rainbow tool. And here you can adjust it bigger, like let's say we went 40 by 40. We can try a horizontal offset. We could try material color, whatnot, this, that. But basically, this is all we pretty much had to play with. Well, now we have this new tool, which is fantastic. So if you go to the 3D and go down to Material Builder, this will pop up, and you'll notice you have these new options. You can build tile, you could buy a wood, or you could build a stone pattern. We're going to go with the stone pattern. And the first thing you want to do when you're building a new stone and you're going to use a texture a client sent you, go ahead and choose the shape and go all the way down to uncut, which will remove all the grout. And then down here, you can go to one color, two color. That's not going to really matter. But the stone material, also go all the way to the bottom and say input the image. And when you click on that, this will pop up. And you want to hit browse so we can find the image that we just saved. And I believe I saved it to Documents, X17, Textures, and My Textures. And I believe that was the new material we just saved. Yeah, I've done a few times here. So let's click OK and see how that looks. And here you can specifically see, if you look close enough, you can see the line where it's repeating the pattern. And it's kind of made it so this is the normal way we used to input it in. But now with this program, we have this option to make seamless. And you'll notice how the pattern gets much better looking, and it gets rid of the seamless pattern, and it builds it to a proper output size. It also gives it a name. Why don't we call it Stone 101? And you can call it whatever you want. I want to hit add to library. So it'll add it to the library. It's now in the library. Click OK, click done. Are you sure you want to leave? Say yes, I want to leave. And I'm going to left click one time and apply this pattern. It's looking much better. Now again, I can go back to the rainbow tool if I need to, but you also have this new tool, which is basically the same thing but much more powerful. So if you go to Adjust Materials and Interactive Material Editor, this icon will show up. And if you left click on the stone, you'll get this new 3D diagram where you can stretch and make the stone bigger, You can also move the location of where the stone lies on the material. That is super, super friendly when you're dealing with a tile texture and you want to make sure the grouts line up. You can tilt it, you can change the angle, you can stretch one side but not the other. It's totally up to you. But quickly, I can get to the stone the way I need it and the size I need it. And once I'm done, I just go right back to working, stone up the rest of it. Look like Chief's having a little problem with the attic wall there as well. And there we go. And the texture is phenomenal. If you zoom in here, you can see it really kept the pattern, really kept the look. It's a powerful new tool built inside Chief Architect, all under the 3D category. So it's 3D material builder to import tile, stone, whatever, and then the material builder interactive material editor, which really helps you manipulate the stone. Well, I hope you learned something new and enjoyed this video. Watch many, many more over at chieftutor.com, and I'll catch you guys next time.